What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Nightwing issue number 99. As we continue on the story arc that is Power Vacuum, Blockbuster is officially dead. Heartless is trying to take over this city. But even with this power vacuum, there is still very much a win for Nightwing and for the good guys. But we are gonna learn that there are secrets about Blüdhaven that not even Nightwing had known about. Now, make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we pick up in Blüdhaven, we have the police commissioner that is coming down on everybody. Anybody that was attached to Blockbuster, they are being brought down. All the corruption. They are saying that this is the biggest corruption ring to ever be brought down in American history, having a mass arrest take place across the country. 64 members of law enforcement are taken into custody. Not only that, we have politicians, crime bosses, government officials. This whole operation is being brought down. And while this is very much a win, this is when Mayor Zuko, she has somebody show up, having the arrival of Tony Zuko. The man that she had called father for many years, the one that had raised her, only learning recently that she is a Grayson and Tony Zuko is the one responsible for the death of her father. But he has gotten out of prison on good behavior. He has come to his daughter to try and really take over the city, now that there is nobody in their way. Maroni has been brought down. Blockbuster is out of the picture. Tony Zuko is saying that there is about to be a power vacuum. The people are going to move in on her and this city. That he wants to be the one to do this. But to do this, he needs the money. He needs the financial backing. He has come to Blüdhaven to do a jewelry heist, saying that by this time tomorrow, he will have hundreds of millions of dollars, that he is going to use this money to build his empire. And so, of course, Mayor Zuko, she goes to Dick Grayson, letting him know exactly what is about to go down. Dick Grayson suits up, he goes out as Nightwing, not really having a plan, but he is going to follow Tony Zuko and see where he is going, taking him way on the outskirts of the city. This is what takes us to a lighthouse, one that Nightwing didn't even really know about. By all appearances, this looks like it's some kind of secret nightclub. At least that's what he thinks at first. But before long, we see the two individuals that have been following Tony around. They just so happen to be Double Dare. Two sisters that were also circus performers turned professional thieves. With them taking down the guard at the door, they open it up and Nightwing sees that this is no nightclub. This has got to be something else. With Tony walking in, he lets us know that this is what is referred to as the Hold. Tony has come to take what is Maroni's. An old man sitting at a desk. Tony tells him to take him to safe 78. The old man, the quartermaster, saying that that is impossible. That when Maroni returns, that property will be inside of his safe. You see, the Hold is essentially a safety deposit box without any questions. You can be anybody and you can have a safe here. The Hold is a bank that you cannot rob. In theory, you can rob it, but the repercussions for doing so will take your life. Because while it may sound like a challenge to say that this bank you cannot rob, it's not a challenge. The Hold is well guarded by the promise of what will happen to anybody that crosses them. But what we learn is inside the safe of Maroni's is the Eye of Kandok, a gem that is worth over $400 million. The quartermaster letting him know that he cannot take this, that they know who he is, they have seen his face, That is when Tony shoots the quartermaster, but this doesn't kill him, appearing to be nothing more than a simple graze, a warning shot that they are going to do what they want to do. That is when Nightwing comes to interfere. Our circus performers going in on Nightwing. The Double Dare sisters keeping him busy while Tony tries to make his getaway. But Nightwing is able to catch up to him, having him pinned down ready to take him in. This is where we see a ship loaded up with all kinds of arsenal. Blüdhaven, it's an island. It was once a whaling town. There are some elements of the past that have still survived. That is who these guys are. A part of Nightwing simply wants to hand Tony over, but he knows he needs to do the right thing, that the city must punish him, that he must face justice. And so Nightwing defends him. He protects him from these gunmen. That is when the quartermaster comes out and he says to let them go. Because Nightwing has aided the hold, they are allowing him to take Tony. The city is going to receive evidence of his thievery and his violence. Nightwing does ask the quartermaster if he's going to get any explanation on what is actually going on in the hold. The quartermaster telling him 538. That is the number of the safe that is belonging to Dick Grayson, because inside the hold, he also has a safe. One that he didn't know about. Someone put this safe in his name. Someone established it for him, saying to deal with Zuko, and in the near future, the two of them are gonna have a talk. That is what takes us to a day later at Blüdhaven prison, as Melinda sits down with Tony. Tony now in cuffs behind bars. Melinda is letting it be known that not only did she change her name today, but she knows the truth. She knows that Tony is the one responsible for killing her father, John Grayson. While he tries to deny this, she says that she knows that there is no longer a point in playing this game. That from this day forward, the name Zuko, it will mean nothing in this city. Taking us to a little bit later, on top of a rooftop, we have Melinda and we have Dick Grayson. The two of them having a conversation. Really, it's just Melinda getting used to this new life that she's about to lead. Now being a Grayson, facing down everything that she has faced, the adversity, everything. This is a new start for her. Dick Grayson lets it be known this is only the beginning. This power vacuum has just started. People are gonna make their plays. Individuals like KG Beast, individuals like Heartless, like Tony Zuko. They are gonna do what they can to grab at whatever power they can take. And Nightwing lets her know that they have to show them that the real power, it lies within this city. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Definitely a fun issue. I am very excited to learn more about the hold, to learn more about what is in the safe for Dick Grayson. I'm more curious on who put it there. But this was definitely a cool story. The idea of a hold or the hold is really interesting. I think it's a fun concept to play with. That really this is honor amongst thieves. That anybody can come put something here. They can store it away from prying eyes. And if you decide to try and rob this place, it's just gonna go poorly for you. Because you are gonna be hunted down no matter who you are. No matter what protection that you might have. But me personally, I am very excited to jump more into the story of Heartless. Now, we got the origin story in the 2022 annual. We learned his identity, we know who he is. We know that he has a grudge against Dick Grayson. And now we are finally getting to see it all unfold as we move forward in the next couple of issues. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description. as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.